At the end of that letter that we heard from St. Paul to the Romans, it was said that those who have never been told of him shall see, and those who have never heard of him shall understand. When St. Paul wrote those words, he was describing his approach to bringing the message of Jesus Christ to people. He was always in search of new territory, seeking out people who were unfamiliar with who Jesus was and what his message was. He was not content to remain with the known, rather he sought out the unknown. Now, not everyone is comfortable with St. Paul's approach, but maybe his philosophy is what is needed in some church circles today as we face some serious challenges. When Jesus told us the story about the shopkeeper who was let go but managed to falsify the accounts to his benefits, he commented that there are instances when people who lack integrity are more resourceful than those of us who are his followers. Jesus was implying that some of us are too laid back with the practice of our faith, that we're inclined to be too comfortable with the way things are. And sometimes the way things are okay, but right now, all is not okay. So it seems to me that the scriptures today are urging us to seek out some new approaches to making Christ known, loved, and served, and to light a fire under God's children of light. And it seems to me that St. Paul and Jesus are both of this mind, or at least to say I'm of their mind today. For instance, the other evening we had a vocation talk presentation over at our local community here on the campus, we, the Holy Cross Fathers and Brothers. And the individual, our vocation director, was pointing out that, we're facing some serious challenges today about how to assist young men or men who are discerning a vocation to priesthood and religious life. He listed all kinds of obstacles today. And one of them being this. He said, years ago, kids went to a high school seminary and parents were all right. But later on, parents used to say, well, no, wait till you go to college now before you make any decision. Now, what are they saying? No, go out and get a job and work in the world before you make any decisions. This all changes the picture as to how you bring the message to people about serving and becoming priests, brothers and sisters. So our province, the Congregation of Holy Cross, opted to hire a layman, a parent, to assist our vocation team with recruitment. But some of our members thought, well, how could we do such a thing? St. Paul would have affirmed it. He would have approved of seeking new approaches instead of just adding on to the old. And I think Jesus today would have said the same, urging us to be more clever and as prudent as some of those marketing geniuses who are making their mark with our youth today. Making choices is something we do every day. More often than not, we seek what is comfortable. However, there are times when change trumps comfort, and we are needed to be able to read the signs of the times and open to the words of Jesus, St. Paul today, that they share with us. And hopefully we can bring their message to our prayer as we continue our day in this celebration.